Hi everyone, welcome to Networking Action. My name is Ronnie. Today joining us being Zheng from Philadelphia. He is working at VBIT Technologies and he's going to explain us a little bit about Bitcoins. Hi Ben, how are you today?
Thank you. I really appreciate the warm introduction.
Oh, perfect. So, all right, so tell us Ben, how long have you been in business?
So I've been in the Bitcoin space. Let me backtrack. I actually heard about Bitcoin 8 years ago, but I thought I missed the rocket. I thought I missed the ship with how it was going. And then the last 2 years is when I really dived in and actually learned a little bit more about the crypto space and actually became a miner too.
Gotcha. So can you explain us a little bit what is Bitcoin mining? What does that mean?
So basically, there's two ways of getting Bitcoin. The one that everybody knows is just you go onto exchange or you go somewhere and buy Bitcoin, either it's online or at a real life Bitcoin ATM. The second way of actually getting Bitcoin is to mine it. When they say mining it, that's just a fancy terminology for the people who in the background. Example, you know those credit card processing machines for Visa, MasterCard, like when you go to pay for something, there's those credit card terminals, right? So what Bitcoin mining is very similar. We're just the people that take the transactions. So we're just the owners of these computer servers that process Bitcoin transactions. So you're talking about all transactions across the world. You're talking about people who send and receive Bitcoin across the world and people who buy for it on the exchanges. So we just help process the transaction, just like a bank process transactions when people start sending money and keeping tracks of it. But we get paid a portion of all the fees collected for processing those transactions, and it's globally pooled. That's what base mining is. So it's like data mining.
It's very interesting. So VBIT Technologies, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but you were saying you guys are a great source of education about Bitcoin, about the technologies that related to Bitcoin. So what is exactly that you guys are offering beyond what I just said?
So basically what VBIT Technologies is an actual hardware reseller. So we actually sell these Bitcoin mining processors for you, and you can purchase it from VBIT, and then VBIT also hosts your equipment for you. So you actually own the full-blown ATMs that process these transactions, and they take care of all the legwork in between. So it's a very easy kind of setup system. So as long as your machine is plugged into the data center and processing these Bitcoin transactions, you are entitled of partial fees actually collected for all these transactions. So it's a very easy setup process. And what VBIT does is we offer the educational side of it too. And that's the thing about Bitcoin. It's a new technology, it's a new space, it's a new tech. There's new IRS laws regarding it. So no one really knows the proper ways of really reporting Bitcoin, how to utilize it as a business deduction, or how to do it legitimately, because there's always these overseas scams, these kind of crazy horror stories we hear from people because, oh, look, I got scammed because I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, or I sent money this way, or that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't do Bitcoin in the early 8 years, because the technology didn't catch up to the practical use, and it was crazy high level definitions of Bitcoin, like peer-to-peer ledger, blockchain, everything. Most people don't understand that terminology, so you have to really dub it down. Like my best analogy is, for you to drive a car, do you really need to know how much gas airflow ratio is it burning up for you to go for it? No, you just step on the gas, turn the wheel, and go. Sometimes that's how easy these financial products have to be. I wish they explained it on such an easy, regular person level that people understand and like, oh, that's awesome. I would love to have that kind of passive income stream. I would love to do it because it's a no headache, and the machine's plugged in 24/7 and generates me Bitcoin every day. I don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of the business.
Gotcha. Wow, this sounds amazing. I can't wait to share this with my network, because I think they're gonna love it. I'm all about passive income. Let me ask you this. Do you mine other types of cryptocurrencies?
Currently, VBIT is not on the plans to mine other currencies, because right now, the current price of Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is worth almost $11,000. The next closest Ethereum is, I believe, around 400. So what's better to mine? You rather mine one Bitcoin worth 11 grand, or you rather mine one Ethereum at $400? So if you're gonna drop the actual equipment purchase, so usually you want to stick with the best bet first, and then you slowly branch off and then mine the other cheaper stuff. I would take care of the big money. Yeah. So that's the way we operate. So we're gonna take care of the big money stuff while the Bitcoin mass adoption is really gearing up, and we're gonna see Bitcoin related technologies popping up everywhere. You'd be surprised. The next 5 years, this whole landscape is gonna change.
Gotcha. You sound exactly like my husband. I am kind of worried now. And we're going to start spending all our money on Bitcoins, on cryptocurrency.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say all of it. Maybe 50%, maybe, you know?
Okay. All right. So obviously we live in a crazy, crazy world right now. Has COVID-19 affected your business?
Luckily, since most of my mining machines are actually at remote data centers, not in Philadelphia, they're actually in Canada, my business has not been impacted, nothing at all, because my machine is still running with me or without me. That's the beauty part of owning equipment that generates you income. It's like owning your own money printing machine that all you need to do is just plug it in. So have
you been gaining maybe more clients? People are so tied up with money, looking for ways to get some security. Have you been seeing an increase with people joining in?
Actually, I haven't seen an increase, because right now with the whole COVID, a lot of people recognize a single job source or a single salary is not the way to go. You need to have multiple streams of income. Like we always hear this in life, diversify your portfolio, right? Why don't you diversify your income too? So if God forbid the next disaster in the next 10 years and you don't have a job anymore, you have a couple streams of income to fall back on. You have a side business, a side hustle. I can't not stress how important it is to have a side hustle. It can be anything. Just have something in the works that supplements or can eventually replace your day job, because a day job is not going to set you for life. A business will.
Your business works internationally, right? We don't have,
yes, it does.
I'm in Texas, I can join VBIT Technologies, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically what VBIT Technologies is looking for, we're looking for two ideal people. One is just a customer who wants to purchase these equipments and mine Bitcoin on a passive level to accumulate Bitcoin. The other is people who are like me, who are like core leaders, who want to go around, recruit other people, build their own side business under the VBIT umbrella. So you're allowed to recruit and build teams. And then example, when you make money, example, if you join me on my team, you become a customer, and now you have the added option to bring in friends or any referrals. And then you make a small finder's fee for them joining, and whatever equipment they buy, you get a partial payment for it too. It's kind of cool. And then the more people you refer, the faster your machine is and the more commissions you get for referring. So it's a great referral program.
So how can we reach you? What's your number? What's your email?
Perfect. My cell phone number is 215-519-9145. It's my actual personal cell. And my email is my first initial B, and then my last name, ZHENG. The number is 81@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ben, for joining us. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day.